What's going on, y'all? Good afternoon. So this video was about my drug use. The first time I started using it to the present. You know, I had to write some stuff down because it's a lot of stuff, you know, so bear with me. You know, I'm gonna be talking to y'all and reading my notes as well. So, as a kid and stuff, you know, I remember like when my mom had company, I remember like crawling on the ground, sneaking drinks and sneaking the cigarettes and going downstairs and puffing them and stuff, you know, about to choke my lung up and stuff because I'm smoking the wrong way. And you know, some of her friends was cool, you know, they'd sit me on their lap and, come on, take a sip, you know. I always thought that was cool, you know. So around 12 or 13 is when I started using regularly, you know. To around 12 or 13 was like everyday use and stuff. When I was 13, my first month of high school, you know, cause my birthday is in October, so I was still 13 and in ninth grade. So my first month, I had got expelled from school, you know. This girl, Kalisha Pfeiffer, you know, I know a lot of people know her, you know, she was like, let me get a bag of weed. I'm like, nah. She was like, I'm gonna tell. I'm like, shit, go tell, you know. And, you know, during 5th hour social studies, the school principal and the school police officer, they came to get me from class and stuff. They took me in the office, you know what I'm saying? Like, we need to search you. So when we was walking, I had tucked the weed, you know what I'm saying? I had tucked it the best I could. I had boxers on, you know? So they searched me. They ain't find nothing. So they're like, you need to take off your clothes, you know? So I took off my shirt, took off my pants, and it was still holding. So right when I go back to, you know, put my pants back on, the bag fell out. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, damn, you know. I ain't called my mom, you know, so I called my auntie Bonnie, Sean Payne, my cousin Sean. I called his mom, and she came pick me up from school and stuff, you know. I had got expelled, and then from there, I was out of school for a minute. Then I had homeschool, and then from homeschool, I started going to Cope, you know, Ypsilanti Cope, right on top of the courthouse, the Ypsilanti courthouse next to the police station. You know, so that was that. When I was 15, you know, I was with my cousin Mike, and I tried salvia. We was at Metro Park, and I hit the salvia and started flipping out. You know what I'm saying? I was paranoid, tripping. You know what I'm saying? I did not like that high. That, you know, I ain't like it. You know, I don't know what it was, but it was called salvia. That shit was horrible. When I was 15, 16, I had started snorting cocaine, you know. Movies and music, a lot of that stuff played a role, you know what I'm saying, why I tried it and stuff, you know. I know a lot of people know my favorite rapper, BG and stuff, you know, and, you know, Scarface, the movies, a lot of that stuff played a role into me doing that. You know, so I was 15 and 16 when I started doing that. So by the time I'm 18, you know, I hate being up all night. So I snort some heroin to come down off the cocaine so I could sleep and mellow out. So I ain't not uppity and, you know, jittery and stuff, you know. So I started doing heroin, and that became a habit, an everyday habit. You know, you do that 3 days in a row. Now you need it every day. But I forgot to say at 16, I did Vicodin for the first time, because when I was in military school, I broke my hand and I was prescribed Vicodin and stuff. But I didn't become addicted or whatever, but I did like the high. By 21, I was shooting heroin and stuff. This girl Mercy, who I used to be with, her friend Anna, you know, she was shooting dope and stuff, and I was getting her dope. So she was shooting some heroin. I'm like, man, shoot me up. She like, no, Greg, don't do it. I'm like, for real, shoot me up. She like, nah, don't do it. After like 3 times and stuff, I'm like, man, shoot me up. and she did it. And right then and there, I was hooked. You know what I'm saying? I taught myself how to shoot myself up. You know what I'm saying? Nobody, after that, nobody did it. I did it, I learned quick. I learned how to do it quick. By 21, yeah, I was shooting heroin, taking pain pills, ecstasy, cocaine, and that, I forgot to say, at 17 years old, I quit smoking weed. My graduation day, I was blunted out and stuff. And right around that time, that was my last time smoking weed. I ain't care for weed no more. I ain't like the way it made me feel. By at 25, I shot Dilaudid for the first time. I loved it. I met this girl at Sacred Heart, and she stayed in Pontiac and stuff, and she used to get Dilaudid pills and stuff. So I used to drive out to Pontiac, go get her, and we get a room or go wherever and stuff, and just get high and stuff and shoot Dilaudid pills. You know, they had the 4 and the 8 milligrams. You know, I like the 8s, you know, of course, you know, more milligrams, the better. At 28, when I was at Dawn Farm Transitional, I called this white girl, this pretty little white girl. She was on Backpage. She was an escort and stuff. You know, I called her and stuff to do a date and stuff. We was in the laundry room, and she was smoking crack, you know. And I'm like, man, let me hit that. So she let me hit that, you know what I'm saying? And I liked it, but I don't think it was every day. But it ain't. But right after that, it ain't take long for me to start smoking crack every single day. You know what I'm saying? It progressed. At 32, I tried meth. You know, it ain't do nothing and stuff. But I tried it. I was just up for days. But it was a different high than cocaine and stuff. I was just up for days. At 33, I tried acid and stuff for the first time. And man, I bust the best nut ever in my life. That nut was wonderful, man. Oh my God. I swear to God, that nut was crazy. And then I forgot to say, I tried shrooms around 21. Me, Marcy, and Antoine, you know, we was driving around and stuff. Marcy friend, Sean, he grew shrooms and stuff, so I had got like a quarter and stuff. We ate some shrooms and stuff. And I just remember being in the back seat, just laughing, and everything was funny to me. You know what I'm saying? It was snowing, it was beautiful outside, man. It was a spiritual, wonderful feeling. You know, at 39, not to say 39, but recently, you know what I'm saying? All the other drugs, I was at the end of the day, I just ended up doing heroin and crack. You know, that was my drugs of choice. Well, my sister died almost a few years ago. I remember being with this white girl and stuff, and for like a few months straight, we were just doing meth and stuff, you know, shooting meth, smoking meth, you know, just being up for days and stuff, you know, just high out my mind and stuff. And then on top of that, I ain't say, you know, all them experiences and stuff. I overdosed over 10 times, you know, had to go to the hospital, flatline, somebody was always there to save me, thank God, you know. God got a reason why I'm here, you know, and that's to help y'all out there, you know. I was in a coma for a week, you know, from swallowing some crack cocaine because somebody was scared to hold it, so I swallowed it. Normally, when I swallowed the dope, I throw it back up or shit it out, but this time, it never came out, you know what I'm saying? So I just forgot about it. I thought I was good. So, my old friend, my friend Tremaine, you know, he was going to court. They were sending him to prison, so I went to his court date and stuff over off Huron River Drive, Judge Collins Court. So I went to court to go see him, and I'm in the courtroom. I start feeling hot, so I'm like, mercy, I'm about to step outside. So right when I stood up and walked out the courtroom doors, they said I ran full speed straight into the glass doors. Boom, start having seizures and shit. I get up, you know what I'm saying? Everybody like, you okay? I'm like, yeah, I'm good, You know, so me and Mercy leave. She take me to get some food. You know, she like, fuck that, you need to drink some water and eat some food. So I went over to Tremaine's sister Krisha house. From there, started seizing up again, had more seizures. From there, I went to the hospital, and they didn't know what was wrong with me. So my mom called Antoine, cause she like, if anybody know anything, Antoine go know. So she called Antoine, like, if y'all don't tell me what's wrong with him, he gonna die. They don't know what's wrong with him. He keep having seizures. So Antoine, like, he swallowed some dope, you know, or something like that. He swallowed some dope. So that's when they knew what to do and brought me back, you know. And then not to mention, like, every time I got in trouble, it was drug related, you know, drug or alcohol related. Every case I done had, you know, 95% of the time is either drug or alcohol related, you know. Like, drugs and alcohol messes up your life, you know. Don't nothing good come from drugs or alcohol, you know. Well, I ain't gonna say alcohol, but for some people, alcohol, but for me, drugs and alcohol, you know. That's the common denominator of all my problems, everything, you know, drugs and alcohol. So I know as long as I'm doing that, ain't nothing gonna get better in my life, you know. So that's out my life, you know. Gotta get that out my life, and every day it's a struggle, you know. Every day it's a struggle. It ain't easy. Normal people or other people, you know what I'm saying, probably think like just quit, you know. But I got a disease, the disease of addiction, you know what I'm saying, and you know, like, it's not that easy. You can't just quit, you know. Like, for me to stop, it's like I gotta go to jail or go to rehab, you know what I'm saying, or die, you know what I'm saying. Like, it ain't that easy to quit, you know. But, you know, like, thank God I got another chance at life, and I'm gonna do this right and stuff, and that's why I'm doing these videos, so I can put my story out there. You know, I know people might look at me different though, but you know, it's all good. You know, you can't save your face or your ass at the same time, and I'm trying to save my ass. You know, I want to live. You know, like, I got a lot to live for. I got a beautiful family, beautiful kids. You know, I got a testimony out to this world. Like, you know, I plan on helping so many people out there. You know, I just gotta take it a day at a time. Sometime 1 minute at a time. You know, it ain't easy, but I'm gonna get through it. I'm a fighter. I'm a soldier. You know what I'm saying? And if you out there and you need help, you know what I'm saying, you need somebody to talk to me, because I'm real. I ain't gonna put your business out. I ain't no rat, you know what I'm saying? I don't get down like that, you know what I'm saying? I'm 100% solid, and those who know me, they know I'm solid, you know what I'm saying? So, y'all have a blessed day. Say no to drugs. Let's keep it moving, man. Let's help somebody, you know. Let's do the right thing. 100. I love y'all.